In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a summative assessment in Haiku. And in my Chrome Web Apps and Extensions class, I want to go to the Assess tab and go down to Assessments. On the next screen, you'll see three different sections. We have Draft, Published, and Imports. And the Draft section is where you will find drafts of assessments that you have not published. So students are not able to see them. You could work on them until they are ready. Published are assessments that are visible, and imports are any assessments that you would bring in from a third-party application. So create a new assessment. I'm going to click Add Assessment. And for a summative assessment, I'm going to choose that first option, which is Exam, and click Next. And I want to title this Chrome Final Exam. And I'm going to go down. I'm going to leave that at a total of 100 points and click Next. Now on the third screen for the setup, you get a variety of different options. I can set a time limit, so I'm going to set that to 40 minutes, but you could of course create a custom one, or you could leave that as unlimited. I'm going to allow the students to take the exam one time. Since this is not practice, it's not a formative assessment, I'm only going to collect one grade from them, not allow them to do that multiple times. I want to randomize the questions, randomize the answer choices in multiple choice questions, and I'm going to leave the content protected mode as restricted. That means that students will not be able to copy any of the text from the assessment, but also the links will not work if you put any in your questions. So I'm going to leave that as restricted and click Finished. And now I'm ready to create my different sections. So I have section 1 here, and I want to change its name, so I can click the pencil. And we're going to make this first section true or false. Click Save. I want to add an additional section, and I'm going to make that one multiple choice. And I can add a third section, and that one is going to be entitled Short Essay. So now I've got my three sections, and you can rearrange these if you need to. If I wanted to make multiple choice the first section, I can actually click this button here to organize my sections, and then I can just very easily grab multiple choice and drag that up, and now I've got the correct order. So I can click this button again, and now to simply add questions, I go up here to Add Question. And I'm going to do my multiple choice first. We're going to jump down here. And the first question is going to be, what is a key feature of Google Chrome that sets it apart from Internet Explorer? And so I'm going to go down here and put themes, put web apps and extensions. And I'm going to put in a third option down here. Let's just put in the bookmarks bar. To indicate the correct answer, I'm going to select this radio button. And for kudos, you can put in some text here. So I'm going to say, great job is correct. When they answer that question, they'll see that message. And you can also include hints for the other options, but I'm not going to do that. And make sure that you put this into the right section. So this is multiple choice. Now, the last thing I want to do is underneath Organize, and this is really important. You could put in key information to help you find this question again if you would like to reuse it. So I've got grade level selected. I can select my subject, which is information and media literacy. And I can include any tags I want. So I'm going to put in here Final Exam. And if I want to add another one to this section, I can click Finish and add another, but I'm going to hit Finished. I'm just going to add that one. And now I can go on and add another question. So I'm going to do Add Question, True, False. This one is going to be Chrome has the ability to sync your information. And that's true. So I'm going to select that radio button. Again, I could leave kudos for the students. Now, because this is going into the true false section, I want to make sure I select that one. And Organize, I want to double check that that is okay. I'm going to add that tag Final Exam again. and click Finish. So I could continue to build out my exam and add my questions. When I want to see a preview of this, I can go to Manage Assessment and hit Preview. And if I just want to save this as a draft, I can hit Save As. I want to make sure that it's saved the latest version of my exam or my test. I'm going to click Save As, give it a name. But because I'm going to publish this right away and make it available for my students, I'm going to click Publish. And you've got some different options when students can take this. So we have anytime. I can select a date range and time. So I can make it available from December 14th, or let's change that to December 15th through December, let's go down here, go back to December, there we go, December 15th, and that's going to be only available from 7:40 a.m. to, and we can change that to 8:38 a.m. I can also do restricted access, and so restricted access will allow you to create a password for students to not only take the exam, but to also view it. So I'm going to actually use that option, and I'm going to choose a location on my page. So I'm going to do that underneath Web Apps and Extensions. I'm going to hit Finish. Now I've got to create my password. So I'm going to hit Password for Taking. I'm going to type in my password, which is Chrome1. Whoops, let's correct that. And I'm going to make this valid from the 16th to the 16th from 7:40 a.m. and make that available till 8:38. Click Save. Now I could continue to add passwords for different active times or for different classes if I want to do that. And I can create one password for reviewing. So I'm hit Add. They can review anytime, and that password is going to be Chrome 2. I'm going to click Save. And now I am done. So that is a quick preview of how to create a summative assessment in Haiku.